everyone, it's Katie from Dusti Rhoads, and I'm here today to show you just how easy it is to apply our real nail polish strips. Before we get started, I just want to show you my own nails and let you know how healthy they are. We get asked all the time, are these nail polish strips hard on your nails? And I have been wearing them consistently for over a year and only have taken a day, maybe two at the most, without having nail polish strips on. And as you can see, my nails are healthy, they're long, these are my real nails, they're not fake, and they're doing really well. So I just wanted to let everybody know that. Before you get started, it's always important to make sure that your hands are warm. The nail polish strips are gonna apply best to warm hands. If you're one of those people who tends to have really cold hands, it's a good idea to run them under some warm water before starting, and then of course just make sure that they're completely dry before you start applying the nail polish strips. When you get your package, they're gonna come in this little white envelope. The set I have today are called Rusty Brands. They're one of our most popular sets. So when you get it, you're just gonna wanna pop the back open and pull out the contents. And as you can see, it's gonna come with the foil package that has the nail polish strips in it, as well as an alcohol pad and a mini nail file. So before you get started, you want to use the alcohol pad on all of your fingernails. And you might be saying, well, I just washed my hands, so they should be clean. The truth is, though, that a lot of soaps leave a residue on your nails that can prevent the nail polish strips from sticking. So it's always important to start with the alcohol pad first. Just tear it open and then go over each of your nails before starting. Once you've got that done, grab the foil package with the nail polish strips in it. You can tear open the end by this little easy tab, or sometimes I find it easier to just grab a pair of scissors and cut it open. When you pull them out of the packaging, you'll notice that there are two of them. That's one for each hand. And there's 16 nails total, so you should have some left over. So the first thing that you're gonna wanna do is to take off the plastic covering, and there's two ways to do this. One way is to just peel it off of the entire nail strip at once. Or the other way that you can do it is you can tear it off each nail individually. For the purposes of this video though, it's gonna be a lot faster if I take it off all of them, so I'm gonna do that. If you take it off each nail individually, then you can save some of the nails as replacements, just in case you happen to break a nail and mess up your nail polish strip, you can go back and use one of your replacements to fix that one. So before you get started, you're gonna wanna take the strips and match them up to your nails to see which one is going to work best for each size of nail. Don't worry if there's not one that fits perfectly, because you can take a pair of scissors and cut them down, or you can stretch them a little, and I'll show you that a little bit later on. So I already know that the pinky, or the furthest one on this side, fits my pinky the best, so I'm gonna get started with that one. And actually the easiest way to do this is to take a pair of scissors and cut that nail that you need off of the strip. And it makes it a little bit easier to pull the backing off. Bend the tip over and pull the paper backing away. Once you have it off of there, you're gonna take the nail polish strip and place it on your fingernail. Now you wanna be as close to your cuticle as possible without actually being on top of your cuticle. If you get any of the nail polish strip on top of your cuticle, it's actually going to end up drying out and cracking off, and then it'll leave kind of a messy line at the bottom of your nail. So you don't want it on top of your cuticle, just as close as possible. And don't worry about if you don't get it straight the first time, because if you put it on and you don't like how it looks, you can simply peel it up and start over as many times as you need. So I'm gonna place this on my pinky finger, and then you wanna go through and smooth down the nail polish strip really well. This is just gonna help it to stick and prevent any air bubbles. Once you've done that, you wanna fold the end over the end of your nail. Now, you wanna make sure that when you do this, you're not pulling on the strip. If you pull the strip over, what happens is after you cut the end off, as the nail polish strip dries, it's going to shrink back and reveal the very tip of your fingernail. So make sure when you fold it, you're just folding it without stretching it, okay? And smooth down the end, make sure you got a nice clean line. And then you wanna take your nail file and you wanna run it in a downward position perpendicular to your nail. So don't go sideways with it, because that can cause tearing on the nail polish strip. And you also don't wanna come back up after you go down, because that can cause chipping. So just go in a downward motion along the end, and that will just tear off the end of the nail polish strip. Now, once you've done that, you wanna go back over it and smooth it down pretty good. And that's how easy it is. So I want to show you another nail in real time just so you get an idea of how quickly this goes. So I'm going to take my strip, cut my nail off, then I'm going to fold the end back and pull the paper away. Then I'm going to place it on my nail, and if it looks like it's a good position, I'm going to smooth it down. Then I'm going to fold the end over, grab my nail file, and go in a downward position just a few times over the end until it cuts it off, and then pull away the excess, and that's how easy it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my nails just to show you how it works. You always want to start with your pinky fingers and work your way in towards your thumbs. You want to do your thumbs last because you actually need them to apply the rest of your nails. And if you do them first or even in the middle, you can tend to mess them up while you're working on the other nails. So let's go ahead and do the rest of these. So when I get to my middle nail, it's actually a little bit wider than the strip that I have to use on it. So I'm gonna stretch it slightly just to show you how easy it is if your nail is slightly bigger than the strip. So once you pull it off of the paper backing, you can simply grab both sides of it with your fingers and pull. And this is gonna give you just a little bit wider strip without having to cut one down. They actually have a lot of give to them too. So then the same thing as regular, just put the strip on, smooth it down, fold the end over, and take your file to it. And there you have it. That's how simple it is to do your fingernails with our real nail polish strips. We hope this video has been helpful, and if you have any questions, please reach out to your consultant or feel free to private message us on Dusti Rhoads on Facebook. Thanks for watching.